What is going on, guys? Today we've got another evolution. It is the Euro Glory. Max overall 94 with a max 94 skill move, and the rarity has to be a special item, which more than likely translates to a Euro card, a Path to Glory. I don't know, I don't believe we have any copper Path to Glories. I'm pretty sure I've got some in my club, so I can imagine we will get that soon. I'd imagine. I don't know kind of when, but I'd imagine soon, more so than anything. So if we was to have a look at how many matches this is going to be taken, you've got play 3, win 2, play 3, win 2, and play 3 rivals and win 4 rivals champs or squad battles whilst conceding 1 goal or less. So at the absolute minimum, you are looking at 10 games to get it done. So obviously that's going to be a pretty standard one. Obviously, if we are looking at who we've got just in the club randomly, Füllkrug is going to be a great shout. So what they've done here is that you do the evolution, but they still get the Path to Glory as well. So it isn't that you put them in and then they go. So like, for instance, they don't upgrade anymore. They are going to be that 95 that can go even more. So for instance, if Germany do manage to win the game, unfortunately after kind of going down 1-0 already, you will get, for instance, a 96 for winning the quarterfinals. With obviously Füllkrug, he's not a 5-5, so he would then get a 5-5 from the semi-finals if they manage to do that, and then finally he'd be a 97 if they do win the final, rather than the max 96 on the base card. So unfortunately, you can only do this with one, so it is kind of choosing wisely more so than anything. But if we was to look over at Futbin, I'm kind of hoping they've got this evolution already there, which they do, just to see, because you'll want one of the teams that are actually in it still. Preferably you'd choose one of the teams that could go quite far, because it's going to make that rating a little bit more. So to be fair, out of the ones you've got, realistically we're looking at Füllkrug, we're looking at Austria lost, we're looking at Koku, and then Endoy is got the shout still. And I think, is that everybody? That's all the ones that are still available. So they would be the ones I'm going for. I personally, if I was looking at it, I'd go with Füllkrug, because even though Gravito is very good, he's not got any chance of an upgrade anymore. So at least with Füllkrug, if they do manage to turn it around. But the only thing that you've got to watch really with this is the fact that if you don't do it straight away, so for instance, if you wait until the semi-finals, maybe you've seen who goes through, and to be fair, I think you've got, how many days have you got for this to do? You've got 20 days. So to be fair, you could wait the whole time. The only problem with that is if you are waiting, for instance, for the semi-finals, anybody that does win that doesn't have a 5-5, so pretty much everybody here will get the 5-5. So for instance, with Füllkrug, he'd be a 95 from the quarters, and then it'd be a 5-5 95 from the semi-finals win. So you wouldn't be able to put him into the evolution then. So you want to wait really after the quarterfinals if you're going for Füllkrug, or tomorrow for Koku, because then you want to put him in, because then obviously he would get the 5-5 and not be eligible if they were to beat the semi-final then. So I personally would go with Füllkrug just out of the chance of going up, or Koku, to be fair, if they do manage to beat Netherlands, then that's going to be a big shout in himself. But it's not many people to choose from. To be honest, they're going to be the ones I'm going to go for purely on the fact that they are actually still live, and there might be other cards that do come in as SBC, so maybe waiting a little bit could be worth it. But let me know down below what you think, and make sure you like and subscribe.